starting today, we decided to do soups today. We have a macaroni and cheese soup, a 4-bean minestrone. We also have a lo mein soup that tastes like lo mein noodles. And we also have a creamy tomato soup. And then for dessert tonight, after class, we're going to be dishing up a pumpkin cake, and we'll give you that recipe also. All right, we're going to start with our macaroni and cheese soup. These are all really easy soups, not a lot of cutting or dicing. You saw a couple of ladies helping me come in. The only thing of all these soups that we did tonight, we cut up an onion and we've cut up some mushrooms. Everything else comes out of a can, comes out of a box. We add it all together, and we have some wonderful, super easy soups. And so it'll be a nice thing to throw together for dinner. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to do a macaroni and cheese soup. We're going to take, and I'm actually going to triple these a couple of these this recipe, and then some of the others I've already made ahead. This is macaroni and cheese soup. We have 2.5 cups of water, and we've got it good and hot and boiling. And we're going to stir in some mixed vegetables. It says a 10-ounce bag, but with everything else, times have changed. Most of the time, can sizes and bottle sizes and jar sizes get smaller. With the frozen vegetables, I found they got bigger. Most vegetables come in like 12 ounces and up. Now, this one I'm going to triple it, so it's just a 2-pound bag. This is super easy, super economical. And all the vegetables we're using tonight, are, for the most part, are going to be frozen bags of vegetables, and we just let them thaw. So while you're getting everything else ready, they can sit out on the counter and they'll be ready for you. So I'm going to dump this bag of vegetables in here. It's always a good start to a quick soup. And it'll only take a few minutes to kind of heat those through anyway. All right, so we've got our frozen vegetables, and then I'm going to add a box of macaroni and cheese of your choice. My kids still like Kraft, so I'm going to add these in here. Like I said, I am tripling this because we've got a rather large class tonight, and thankfully, even though it's kind of nasty. But now put this in here and just leave your cheese mix, of course, out. We'll save that back for a few minutes. Give that a quick stir. We'll get that to going really good. Kind of sounds a little gross, but when you think about it, most soups have a macaroni in it. This is just a cheesy soup. Anything with cheese in it kind of makes you feel good and warm inside when it's cold outside. And we're supposed to have a real cool night, so it's a great thing to eat tonight and maybe make tomorrow. All right, we're getting that going. So we're going to go ahead and put our salt and pepper in also. All right, we're going to add our salt. And since I've got so much in here, I'm not going to add the full amount of salt. And then our pepper. Most of these recipes, if you noticed tonight, have all got pepper in them. I noticed that today. I thought, wow, and everybody has salt and pepper at home, so not a big deal. Okay, we're going to stir that together. We're going to get this to go into a boil. This makes a real pretty, colorful soup also. All right. Now, we're going to return this to a boil, so we're just going to let that sit there a few minutes, and we're going to skip on over, if you all don't care, because sometimes when you sit and wait on things to boil like I did today, it don't never boil. So we're going to skip on along and come back, because it doesn't take very much, just some milk and some cheese and some cheese packets. And that gets to boiling. Okay. We'll let that run there just a few minutes. All right, macaroni, back to macaroni and cheese soup. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our cheese packets. We're going to add some milk real quick because it is desiring us to put some stuff in here. All right, here. About a quart of milk. Let me get a good measuring cup. Well, I'm going to have to put a little bit more since we may have to do this as we go as I put it in another pot. Because I'm going to overflow. Yes, I've tripled the recipe, and I'm about to run out of pot space. It's about to the pot, top of the pot. Yeah, that would be an awfully big soup. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my cheese packets in, and I'll just have to come back on that milk just a little bit. All right. We're still working on the first two soups, ladies, so come on in. We're working on our macaroni and cheese. We about have our minestrone done. Waiting for the water to boil. All right. So amazingly, our macaroni and cheese soup is going to get a real pretty color. Okay, we're going to turn this way down. Obviously we have milk and we're going to put in cheese, so we got to get it way down. All right, now we're going to add some shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Well, maybe.
Joyce can't see without this, so I'm going to put her chair up here. Joyce, she's coming.
All right. And I'm just going to eyeball this. You all know I love cheese, so. I know, that's what I'm really thinking about. Yeah, we'll be all right. That's right, it's going to be a cheesy soup. When all this melts, this is going to be a beautiful soup. We'll put the rest of that milk in here just a few minutes. All right, so that's your macaroni and cheese soup. It don't look quite as gross as what it sounds like, does it? It'll be a real pretty soup by the time it's done. We'll cover that real loosely here. I'll try to.